Hi guys, Crypto Alchemist here. We're going to go over to a new ICO review called Chimera. This is a gaming, as you can see, a gaming platform with think it, build it, play it, decentralized autonomous universes. The pre-sale page is now live. The pre-sale, we'll get into that in a minute. The Chimera platform will provide a wealth of tools and infrastructure for game developers to build their own game worlds that fit their vision and project. They can fully leverage the Chimera technology to build decentralized games and issue their own game currency that can be traded for CHI, which is the name for the token, or the other Chimera game coins assets. Join the next revolution in gaming. First of all, decentralized autonomous MMO games used blockchain advancements. Chimera facilitates complex games that are provably fair, secure, scalable, and without a single point of failure. So they'll be doing massive multiplayer online games. You'll be able to collect items in the game of actual value, and they will be stored on the blockchain as well, as you'll probably get to later. Turn-based games. Chimera lets you create turn-based games with complexity that is also unlimited in scope. From simpler games like chess, collectible card games, to more complex games similar to Clash of Clans, Civilization, and Total War. The Chimera games are scalable to thousands of players in one universe. Also, you can have real-time strategy games, human and artificial intelligence mining, virtual reality, which is nice to see. That's up and coming at the moment. Other games, which is addition to decentralized games and apps, centralized games that can leverage Chimera for secure data and asset storage, such as in-game items, collectible cards, and in-game currencies. Some examples include online casinos and esports wagering platforms. So made for developers. If we go down slightly, if I can find, that's the contact page. I've actually been to the Telegram page, which I'll just show you. That's all live. There's 190 members in there right now. So I believe they're on phase 1 of the token sale at the moment. So we just go over to the platform a second. They have full white paper, which I've opened in another tab. You can apply now. So let's talk a little bit about what it consists of. The developer hub. It seamlessly integrates libraries with the Chimera system. Publisher, an incubator and catalyst for blockchain game development. Game Studio, blockchain game development services and support for external game development. Chimera blockchain, cutting-edge blockchain technology built for gaming. There's a trading platform as well. Trustless and secure atomic trading of in-game assets and items. Okay, so you can actually trade your items in the blockchain with other users. So a bit like eBay, buying and selling, but on the blockchain. So items that you've won in game, you can actually sell supposedly for tokens rather than cash, and be able to buy other things in the blockchain for the game that you're playing. That's what it looks like to me. Community hub, easy to use game app launcher, social network and web services, and a multiplayer arena, a tournament platform where players can complete wager in player versus player competitions. Got a bit of a sore throat tonight, so you're going to have to bear with me. I think that's gone over most of that. As the reserve currency of the Chimera ecosystem, Chi, or CHI, is used to fuel all transactions. Account creation, account transactions, purchasing games also. Asset accounts, renting games, asset accounts, game transactions, Chi-powered crowd sales, coin transactions, and much more. There's a picture of the coin distribution. That's something we're going to get to in a minute. if I can find it. Here we go. Okay, so now they're on stage 1, which is a token pre-sale. I think something ridiculous. You have to sign up, log in, and then apply. And to be part of the pre-sale, works out about 7 cents. I worked it out earlier on the calculator. But you have to buy $15,000 worth is the minimum. So we're waiting for phase 2, which is the main token sale. It says to be arranged, date to be arranged. I believe that's going to be around the 1st of November by speaking to somebody in the chat earlier. So you can see step 1, the pre-sale, they worked out at 7 cents each, I think, at the current Bitcoin rate today. Stage 2, which should be the 1st of November, which everyone should be able to buy. I think I've done a calculation somewhere. Here we go. 9 cents. Okay, so we really need to find how many of these coins. Okay, so the tokens available is, crikey, 1,100,000,000, which is actually quite a lot. I certainly wouldn't want to be paying probably 7 cents for these. Probably more like 1 to 2 cents. Okay, so that's doesn't look too good to start with. Are all the tokens going to be, is that the actual total capacity, or is that the tokens? It says tokens available, so there could actually be more. Okay, so this system, let's have a look through here. Let's skip down a little bit, because let's get up to where we are now. October is a private pre-sale. November is the pre-sale, which I believe we can get in at around 9 cents. 2018 quarter 1, Chimera core closed beta, on-board game developer begins. Chimera studio game development. Quarter 2, what they're going to be doing there. Oh, the mining software is going to be released, so you can actually play, I believe, games online and earn money by mining, which will obviously help the coin with the transactions. Chimera dev pool and a basic developer hub. Okay, let's see where they're going after this. So we're going quite deep now. Quarter 3 of 2018. Having a look. It looks like it could be quite a way before they get a lot of people on board with them. Okay, so they go up to 2019. That's very optimistic. Okay, so let's have a look down below. As you can see, we've got the team. And quite a nice touch. If you mouse over each person, not only you do actually have a photo of the supposed person, but also tells you a little bit about them. I had a quick look through. Looks pretty good, to be honest. Scroll down a bit. And they've got the advisors there. Okay. So that's that part. If we go over to the white paper and just have a quick scroll through here, see if there's anything of significance. It's quite lengthy, so I'll have a look. It's about their vision for gamers. I think it's an incredible idea, and I can see it working and taking off, but I just think the tokens are quite expensive, really, for the tokens that are going to be available. So I'm going to look, scroll to, here we go. So according to them, this year the gaming market, or the global gaming market, is worth 108.9 billion, as we can see here, going up to 115.8 billion in 2018, 2019 122.7 and 128.5 in 2020. So in 3 years it should go up by 20 billion. According here, the compound annual growth rate is 6.2%, so still fairly healthy. Also read up that most of the gamers actually are Asian, so on another article. Here we go. Arguably one of the emerging biggest growth areas with computer gaming is from the populous Asian countries. Okay, so maybe that would be their most target audience. Okay, he's talking about the cryptocurrency capitalization at the moment. We all know that. About 140 billion. Up and down every day. Let's see if I can find... for gamers. Provably fair gameplay, reliability and stability, 24/7 uptime, secure virtual asset ownership. If you don't know, you can play some games and some of the assets can take years to obtain, and they're worth. You can sell them for thousands of dollars or pounds. So a big market. I remember when they first come out, people said, "Well, why would you buy something for cash which doesn't exist in a game?" And everyone was laughing. And now we're in cryptocurrency, something which doesn't really exist. Okay, it's a bit like fiat currency, a piece, a $1 bill or £5 note. If you live in the UK, it's just, if you believe in the system, it's what it's worth. If everyone didn't believe in it, the notes would, no one would use them and get out of circulation. So it's whatever you believe it's worth. Just having a look. Secure social networking. Rapid and easy trade and or sharing of virtual assets and conversion to real world value. Play to earn or human mining. Okay, that sounds interesting. Human readable wallet accounts and addresses. There's a section there for the developers. Just going to have a look through. Another map there. Okay. Key technologies. Atomic transactions allows trustless trading of game specific currencies and whole game accounts for Chi to enable a thriving economy on top of the Chimera platform and ensure demand for Chi. There are also game channels, so extension of the payment channels in Bitcoin that can be applied to game moves between multiple players of the blockchain and thus aid in scaling Chimera to its global target size. Ephemeral timestamps. Disputes arise. Transactions on the main blockchain need to be made in order to resolve it. They can, by mixing the timestamp property of a blockchain, Merkleized hash commitments, amortized mining incentives and fraud proofs in a clever way, we'll be able to develop a new protocol that enables or ensures that the occurring transaction fees can never be lost for any honest participant, which is pretty cool. So this is sort of a map of how the buying and selling works. The seller lists assets for the trade. The buyer views and accepts the offer. The seller sends a completed transaction, and the buyer verifies the item for sale is what he actually bought, and I suppose the transaction goes through, which is pretty cool. Stops people being ripped off. Talking about nodes there. Collectible card games. Oh, that's pretty cool. As with most blockchain technology, it's possible to store assets on blockchain. Collectible game sports or other cards can be stored. And they can be traded and sold securely on the Chimera blockchain. So I can see this really taking off. And get the right people on board and the right developers and the right game companies supporting it. There's going to be a real-time strategy multiplayer online battle arena. Okay. Goes on about turn-based games. Monetization. Okay, so still a fair bit to go on this white paper. It's quite immense. Here we go. Coin distribution. Total tokens for sale is 1.175 million. Proof of work coins mineable is 40%. Bounties and reservations. Okay, I'm not sure what this is. Hunter coin snapshot. Okay, so that's the max cap. That's for sale. But what's the actual max capacity of the coin? Because if they're mineable, it could be a lot more. I had a look through earlier. I still haven't found that information. 75 million available in the pre-sale, which is on at this moment. Okay, so it looks like around November the 1st they'll probably open up to the public. Looking about 9 cents a coin at the moment. So it's up to you to really decide whether it's worth to take the plunge. Obviously, do your own research and use your own due diligence. Okay, so it's more the same. Going down here, nothing new. Okay, so just go back to the main. Okay, so this is Chimera coin. Should be open to the public around November the 1st. If it's worth looking into, then you can actually sign up here now and get the information, so it'll spam you once they're available and any updates. And it looks very interesting indeed, so keep your eyes on this one, guys. Okay, we'll see you in the next one. Take care for now.